What's up, guys? This is MadSquash924 here. Welcome back to Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic. We're here on Dantooine. On the last episode, we actually learned how to use the Force. We actually got our first level into Jedi Guardian for people that have missed that episode for some reason or other. And now we're going to speak to Zar because we actually just completed our lightsaber at the end of the last episode.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strung in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Okay. I mean, he makes it sound like he never goes out ever, and he's just always kind of here in the Enclave, which is possible, I suppose. But basically what he's telling us is we can find other crystals to upgrade our lightsaber at a workbench. This is the short version of it. I can find more crystals on Dantooine.
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it. But you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready to face the third trial.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Cathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Kill the Cathhounds or something?
The Cathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
Okay. I don't have anything else for a hint.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
There's our new task. Alright, we have to go, I guess, out there, find the grove, and get rid of the taint, I suppose. Let's talk to some of the other masters. Let's talk to Vandar.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
I guess so, but can I ask some questions?
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
I mean, we asked this about Rook. What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
I mean, yes, I suppose. Karth did mention something about that. Also saw it in a vision.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now, and without her skill in battle meditation, We would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Tell me more about Revan and Malak.
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
Two peas in a pod, aren't they? So in a way, you're saying Revan was responsible for Malak's fall?
Revan was always the leader, the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role, and has embraced the dark side power as fully as his old master ever did. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance for his master's death draw Malak ever further down the path of the dark side, fueling his powers until they surpass those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila.
Okay, and he's repeating
himself. Is there
himself.
anything else you would like to know?
Huh. Also, it's kind of weird that he's relying everything on a particular Jedi Knight, and then one who isn't even a Padawan yet, to save the galaxy. Considering all these masters are just, they're doing a whole lot of
Very
nothing.
well. May the Force be with you.
Bye-bye, Vandar. Hello, Dorak.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
Well, the archives? Oh, the Academy's archives? I mean, yeah, where are they? Just for sake of knowing.
This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. If you are seeking information on Revan, Malak, and the Sith, I will gladly recount the recent history of our order to you.
Okay, so it doesn't matter anyways, but even though we asked, since the archives are on Coruscant, then this is the wrong planet for that. Well, yeah, I'm here to learn, I suppose, Master Dorak.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
What about the Mandalorian Wars?
20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
Well, that's not technically true. I don't think that's true. No, I was thinking of a different planet. Because the Sith actually attacked Telos, and I was thinking the Mandalorians attacked Telos, and that's not true. They attacked Duxon. They were on Malachor. Of course, Mandalore itself, the planet. And there's other numerous planets as well. I guess they weren't totally Republic driven. I'm sure somebody will correct me and say how some of the planets I haven't mentioned that they attacked that I can't think off the top of my head. But I think you should have protected them. I think that's what you guys should have done. Because we would have ended up in a war anyway. Both of these kind of correlate the same
Well,
thing.
you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
And what about Malak and
The
Revan?
Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
Okay, so how did that make him turn to the dark side then?
Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
Sorry about that noise. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Where did they disappear to? What happened next? So where did they go? I know. Of course, this character doesn't. I know where they went. So basically, I'm not gonna tell you where they went, but they did go beyond the Outer Rim, and they found something they definitely shouldn't have. And this game is not gonna tell you, so I guess I'll tell you a little bit. So they encountered somebody they shouldn't have, and this person, maybe thing, I'm not gonna tell you what, actually turned them to the dark side. Physically changed their force alignment. And then he was controlling them into making a war against the Republic. And that's what happened. You can also find more knowledge of that in the Revan book. It's a Legends book, but it correlates to this game. But where did they disappear to, for sake of asking?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
And as I said, it does correlate to what he just said. So it was essentially mind controlled into thinking of a particular way. Malak is the same thing, but only Revan and Malak were the ones that went out there, and they were the ones that came back, and that's the result. Let's see, where did Revan get the ships for the Sith fleet? Who knows? Maybe from the same place.
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
So what then happened?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
And your answer to that is to send Bastila and myself to go and do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. Well, what can I learn from Revan's history?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Absolutely. I'll definitely think on this, Master Dorak. Thank you.
May the Force be with you.
And with you. Well, quite a bit of history there. That's nice to have. Let's be on our way and explore a bit. I think I'm gonna start doing things a little bit differently with the companions since we have so many of them now. Probably beginning. It depends like which areas we're in, but like I'm probably gonna try to start switching people in and out a lot more, so we don't see like a lot of the same kind of people, and you know we just don't see others many. Well, then we don't see others that are not around too often. So I just want to keep things mixed up.
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
And only because we accepted that mission from Master Zar is why we may come and go as we please. The essential trigger that allowed us to come outside. Look at it. So lovely. So beautiful. Ah, a manta ray. A flying manta ray. Let's go. A Jedi. Nemo.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I mean, Nemo's right. It is quite lovely outside. Well, can I ask more about you, Nemo?
About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know?
I don't freaking know. Besides who
As
you
I
are?
have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council.
Obviously you're a Jedi, but I'll ask it anyway. You're a Jedi?
Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to ask the same thing that
Is
we
there
already know.
something else I can help you with?
Possibly. I have questions about
Very
Dantooine.
well. What is it you wish to know?
That's technically true, the top one. Besides, like, Aerotech and the Droid Shop, we haven't found a store. Where can I find a store?
You can find 2 stores here at the Enclave. Aerotech has opened both a general supply store and a droid facility, and I think you will find their products quite good. The supply store is run by a Twi'lek named Kratos Yorkel, a talkative being with a big chip on his shoulder, but generous despite that. The droid repair facility is managed by Carol Carr, a bit brusque perhaps, but a good being nonetheless. We have shared many a game of Bazak in the small hours of the morning. Is there something else I can help you with?
I was given a task by the council about a taint. Somebody's taint?
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
I don't freaking know. What do you know about this tainted grove that's covered in all this
The
taint?
council has told you nothing of the grove?
I know it's tainted by the dark side, I guess.
Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything
Rude.
may be as transparent as you would believe. The grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
Yeah, I got more
Very
questions.
well.
Master Zar said there are caves on Xantooine with lightsaber crystals, or so the rumor goes. Do you know where that is?
Yes, those caves. Those caves are dangerous for the unwary. Kinreth spiders infest the places. They are attracted by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with?
I like how Zar made made it sound like it's just a myth, but Nemo's like, nah, they're real. They're freaking spiders. They're in there. Probably shouldn't go
I hope
there.
your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Thanks.
Greetings, friend. I think I can
Hi.
safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the
Sure.
Council agreed to hear our petition?
Oh, totally. They're totally waiting for you right now. I don't know what petition it is, but yeah, go right in.
Yes. Thank you, Master Jedi. Stay here, Rilka.
sure.
I'll be back in an hour or so.
Yes, dear. Good luck.
Bye bye.
I hope the Jedi Council will listen to Gar. If they don't, I don't know what we'll do.
I don't know.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you
Hello.
people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
But I thought they were all beaten in the last war. What are you talking about?
No! They've been raiding planets across this sector and farms around here often. You Jedi have left them alone because they haven't harmed you. But they steal our property, destroy our land, and worse.
I say we look for these Mandalorians. I fought them in the war. They're nothing but vicious pirates. We should stop them if we can.
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed her.
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Well, revenge is never a good reason. I mean, that's not... I mean, yes and no. Easy to say, not easy to follow through. Those animals, I kill them for what they did to your daughter. I wouldn't just say those animals. I mean, that's pretty messed up. I would help them out, or at least try to. I mean, I'll try to protect you out and help your other fellow followers, settlers. I
I
mean,
will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
sure. All right. Is there anything over here? Just a settler and a Jedi. So the answer is no. Jedi need. Ah, yes, you are a Jedi. I am grateful that you people harbor me in my time of need. What happened to you? I'm a victim, a refugee, yes. I fled from my world once the Sith fleet comes. They bomb my world, destroy it, yes? They scour the continents, boil the oceans. The Sith are bad, absolutely. But I run here, find the Jedi already here, unknown. They take me in. The Republic fights but does not win. Not you to blame, of course, no. The Sith are strong and destroy those who would oppose them, yes. My thanks you have, and your order. Is there anything else you require? Wow, he talks fast. It's hard to keep up. Do you want to give something back? Maybe? After my flight, all I have left to give is my thanks. Which is your order? Gladly, yes. Great. I guess we're going. Ah, yes. Jedi always have more to attend to. Good day, friend Jedi. Thanks. And And there's another door here, but it is a fake door which we can never enter. Powerful. Alright, let's progress. Let's explore Dantooine to its entirety. Nice. There's a cat hound up there. Just lovely. Hello. Let's talk to you.
Greetings,
Elise?
young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm sorry, Master Jedi. I did not give you a proper introduction. I'm Elise Montagna. I own the farm to the north of here, but I really am in need of your assistance. Time may be critical with so many Cathounds about. Oh, and those Mandalorians. Please, will you help me find him?
Sure. I'll help you out. Tell me what happened. Also, why do you have your stupid speeder on? Just turn off your speeder if you're just gonna stand around.
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
Sure. I mean, I suppose. Does anyone hold a grudge against him, I guess?
Not that I know of. None of my neighbors really know he's there. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathounds. But no, Cathounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Okay. So, one of two things probably happened. They left on their own accord, or someone possibly bypassed the lock.
The door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
So, then it came from the inside.
Well, yes, it could have. But he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Wait a minute. Okay. You made it sound like it was like your husband or your son, perhaps? But, your missing companion is a droid.
Well, yes. He is a droid. But he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
And what do you exactly use him for?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
Okay, look, if I happen to see this droid, I mean him, yeah, I'll send him back to you on his way.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Okay, she's crazy. Great. Just great. Hello, Adam Larp. Greetings, fellow sentient. I notice that you are not heavily armed, or at least not heavily armed enough. Please allow myself to introduce myself. I am Adum, a simple merchant with a much noble purpose. Really? It's noble. How noble? Ah, it's noble, I can assure you. The settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by Cathounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles of late. It is much, much too sad to see these things happen to such people as this. Therefore, I made this my mission to be. Right, okay. Let's cut to the chase. What are you trying to sell me? Well, to overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves, yeah? Therefore, I should offer the highest of quality of weapons at the lowest of low prices for them. I am here offering you much in the way of weaponry at low, low prices. How can any sentient pass up such a bargain? They cannot! Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. What is it you would like from me this fine day? Okay, can I ask you some questions? I mean, I'll buy stuff, but can I ask some questions? Of course! I shall endeavor you be of whatever service you endeavor you are on. What is it you wish to ask? So, what do you know of the Mandalorian raiders that apparently plagued Dantooine? A plague on this world. A plague that must be cleansed with fire. Fire generated from a sterling example of weaponcraft such as this fine blaster rifle right here. Wow, crazy. Can't do better, you know? It's just right there. Right. Can I just ask you about something else? Of course! What do you know about the Cathhounds? Fearsome beasts, predators, a danger that settlers of this world must be constantly face and do battle with. And the better way to battle them with this handy blaster pistol. Look at it, crafted from the finest, sturdiest of materials. It can stop a Cathhound dead in his tracks at 50 paces. Right. Can I ask you about something else other than your weaponry that you're trying to sell me? Of course! What do you want? What do you know about, a corrupted grove? I'm sorry, but I have not been in this world that long. I'm not familiar with any specific locales in this area at all. But, you want to buy some? Okay, then what do you got? Ah, good! Here's the best you can find anywhere on this world! That's probably true, considering the fact there's 2 shops. Let's see, you have a Synagar warsuit. It's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. You guys can pause the video if you want to read the description. Cassis Fett's battle armor. Pretty nice. 10. Has 0 to dex bonus, which is kind of unfortunate. It's got some resistances to different things. It's also upgradable, which is neat. And then you guys can also pause the video to see that. Some other armor, stun baton, blaster pistol, a light repeating blaster, which is not upgradable, so it's just 1/8. It's not great. Blaster rifle, same thing. It's more or less these are the same things. The only difference between these 2 weapons is this can also crit on 19s and 20s. This crits on 20s only, so it's actually a terrible gun, but it does look neat. And you have some grenades, you have mines, and 2 flamethrowers for T3. So the only thing I can see worth of acquiring is probably Cassis Fett's armor, but 15,000 credits is ridiculous. That is to be certain. Well, I think this is probably where we can end today's episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Before we do so, I'm going to switch it up for the next episode. I'm going to bring new people. Why? Well, let's just bring the lowest level people, which is, you know, they're all level 7, so that's fine. Let's bring T3, we'll bring Zalbar. And they also need a level. So, before, you know, we end the episode, we'll do that as well. Just so you guys can see the process happen. Probably should work on Dex for T3, though, actually, shouldn't I? Probably should. Maybe that or Constitution. He has enough intelligence to rock somebody's house up. Let's get these. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. And for Zalbar, he has a lot of strength, a lot of Constitution. I could give him a Dex to upgrade his defense by 1. Make him harder to hit a little bit. It's just pluses it too, so. Let's see, this will make it 13, I think. I want to say. I might be wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's see, we'll do that. Demolitions for Zalbar. That's what we're working, I believe. And awareness. And implant level 3. So is it defense 13? No, it's still 12. Huh. That's fine. Oh, that's why. His dexterity, he has a dexterity of 17 right now. Because of a reflex package. That's why he's like that. We can also equip them out right before we end today's episode as well. Might as well, you know. 8 to 17 is pretty good. But we also have the prototype Vibroblade still. Which is 10 to 19. Very nice. We don't have anything else, I don't think. About T3. Can we give him really anything? No, it doesn't look like it. T3 is very under-equipped. Like, he does not have a whole lot of stuff going on yet. Alright, now we're going to end today's episode. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think of today's episode. If If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell so you can get notified of my future videos. And on the next episode, we're going to bring Zalbar and T3M4 to go explore the planet side of Dantooine. And I'll see you guys then, I suppose. Bye-bye!